Hi, everyone, and happy 4th. Today, in honor of our nation's 248th birthday of the greatest nation on earth, I'm going to review a special bottle, and that bottle is Elijah Craig Barrel Proof Batch B524, 130.6 proof, aged 11 years and 2 months. So I've become a real fan of these 3 times a year releases from Elijah Craig, and similarly from Larceny, also 3 times a year. Both Heaven Hill products. They do these releases A, B, and C. A being January, B May, and C September. And I've had a few of them now so far. So I've had the B523 bottle, which was the bottle right before that great C923. Really, really liked it. That proof was 124.2 proof, 11 years, 5 months. It's close in age to this. The C923 just blew the age and the proof away, 133 proof, 13 years, 7 months. I did not have this last A124. That kind of dipped to 119 in proof, about 119, I think it was, in like 10 years, 9 months. And I passed on that one. If I see it, I'll grab it. But I saw this one, and I know this one kind of, went a little bit back up the proof, close to the C923, 130.6 proof. The age is again, in the middle of 2023, Elijah Craig with the batch B523. That was the first batch they dropped. The 12-year age statement, each one varies. This one's close to that, but it's still 11 years, 2 months, a little shy of that 12-year age statement, but the proof's up there. So I kind of got curious, and I grabbed this one. This is the typical mash bill of Elijah Craig, 78% corn, 10% rye, 12% malted barley. So I am going to get this in a glass, and I'm going to see how this batch tastes. And then after I'm done with this one, I think the next review we might put this one up against its cousin, the Larceny, which I have of the B524 as well. But let's get this in a glass and see how it is. Okay, so we have this poured in a glass. I gotta be honest with you, that was a pretty weak cork pop. Hopefully the liquid in the bottle and now in my glass will make up for that. Let's give this a nose. Wow, that is a very heavy oak smell. Definitely heavy oak. It's funny. I had read and heard that I think some people said this kind of like smelled like tobacco, and I'm like, okay, I've never really. That's one tasting I've kind of not really identified, but you know what? I could see why someone would say that. I could imagine make a cigar or tobacco smell. That actually makes sense, but it's definitely oak. Trying to get the other kind of caramel and vanilla, but kind of is overshadowed by, I would say, the oak and tobacco. Yeah, that's prominently what I'm getting, but let's give this a taste. Cheers. Wow, that's that oak on the nose kind of translates into the palate. That is a long finish. I'm getting that kind of. I'm getting everything that I got in the nose is definitely translating to the palate. It's very potent. This is a potent one. This is a potent one. My first initial reaction is I only had a handshake of the C923, but it's not the C923. I'm not even sure if it's the B523. The B523 at the bottle I had was excellent. But this is really good. I mean, we're not saying this is bad by any means. It's just different. Now I'm getting a little bit caramel, a little bit of that. I don't know if people would say a baking spice type note on that. So I'm just trying to think back, because I wrote down what the past proofs were. So the B523 that I really liked was only 124.2 proof. It was lower proof than this, and it was a similar age, a little bit older, but it drank. I remember that being pretty potent as well. I would say this is a little bit different. This is very good. But in the ranks of it, I'm not sure if this is as good as the past ones. The B523, which is, I don't know if that's a sleeper because everyone always talks about the C923, but that B523 was really good. And I can't say about the A124, and also that proof would have been light. So I would say so far, this is really good. I'm not sure if it's as good as the ones that I had, those other two, but this is a really good pour. If I hadn't had those, I probably would say absolutely fantastic. But this is really good, not disappointing at all. Just a little bit of a difference. It's a very heavy profile, very thick mouthfeel. Something I'm just going to kind of get into a little bit more. I'm not sure whether it be the next one or in an upcoming review. I'm definitely going to put this against the Larceny of this same exact batch, Larceny Barrel Proof B 524 against this Elijah Craig Barrel Proof B 525. So this is really good. It's just that I've had some really good ones. So where this fits in, it's almost there. Maybe the other one's better. I haven't had the A124. This might be better than that. But this is really good. There's no way about it. This is very good. And so anyway, I just want to kind of in closing say, have a very happy and safe July 4th. Here's a toast to the greatest nation on earth on its 248th birthday. Enjoy this day. Enjoy the long holiday weekend with your family and those you love. Cheers to the United States of America, greatest country on earth. Have a happy 4th. Take care.